And here were the Heat coming into the building earlier on, looking as dapper as ever. Their goal, as always, protect their home court. Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. Here's a look at what's coming up for the Pistons. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Saturday, they'll be matching up with Andre Drummond and the Chicago Bulls. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Miller, and it's Petrushev in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Heat, Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. The wingman, it's Hero and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the one spot. Well, here we are. You gotta love game one of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing. Here we go.
And it's the Pistons to start out. Pass to Sissoko. Misses the three. Hero on the wing. Outside Lowry. Back to Hero. Fires from the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry.
Smart playmaking by Kyle, moving the ball to a guy with a good look.
Here's Rice. That one good for two.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, Hero. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Rice. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Now here is Lowry. It's tipped. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Inside, it's stolen by Adebayo. Right side, Butler. The pass to Adebayo. There's Hero with the three. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And throughout his career, Steve, as we know, Tyler Hero has never been shy of the big moment. He loves it.
He thrives in games that are tight at the end. His great off-ball movement allows him to find looks, Kevin. Hero isn't afraid of stepping up with the game on the line.
And here are the Heat now after the basket by Detroit. And Adebayo throws it down.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Here's Rice. Down low. That's good from Miller on the assist from Rice. Miller's got his second bucket tonight.
And once you get the height advantage from there, no need to mess around.
Hero with it, and it's Miller picking him up. Three-pointer, Butler. Petrushev with the rebound. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Sissoko. Some solid defense from Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. From 8. And no good. Trying to use the glass. And there's the drive. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. Here in and here out, Smitty. The Heat bring energy and commitment to the defensive end.
Kevin, the Miami Heat has a strong culture. and they've done a good job bringing in players that match their identity. It's led to a great deal of success. He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling, and the bonus, he's going to knock him down. The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Butler with the ball, and it's Miller picking him up. Martin kicks to Hero. To the inside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He's up for the challenge. Bam, battling on the interior.
Pistons leading by 4. Pass to Petrushev. Passes it to Rice. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rice has got 8.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Lowry. Scoreless thus far. Outside, Hero. 6 on the shot clock. 3-pointer. Drills it from outside.
A knockdown three-point shooter. Tyler Hero knows he has the green light to fire.
Here's Rice. He's covered by Hero. Here's Miller, and he banks in the layup. 6 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Hero kicks to Martin. Got a piece of it. Fast break, here we go. Got a piece of it. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Outside, Hero. Over Rice. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. The Pistons on offense. They're on a 16-7 run. Sasser gets the bucket.
Of the 2 offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Lowry, and it's blocked. Here's Rice. He's covered by Hero, and this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
He's an offensive-minded guard with limitless scoring potential. I think Tyler Hero will be a household name soon enough.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Heat moving the ball around. Hero from long range sinks the three-pointer. Hero's got 9.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Ivy, and slam dunk by Ivy.
Working hard on his handle, Jaden Ivey has improved that part of his game.
Butler against Thompson. Pass to Adebayo. Robinson kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ivy passes to Petrushev. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Heat. 1:09 left to play in the first. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
And the Pistons making a change here. Here's Hero. 12 points for him. Driving inside. A beautiful reverse layup. 14 points for him.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Morris. That's tipped.
And watch how Hero uses a burst of speed to get ahead of the shot, managing to swat that one away.
Robinson for 3. He can't get that one. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Morris finds Miller. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson passes to Highsmith, and that one is good.
I like that pass from Duncan Robinson, keeping his eyes up and his options open.
The Pistons leading. Morris looking over the floor, and Miller throws it down hard.
A signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Here's Hero. Again, the Heat good for 2.
When Tyler Hero gets it going, as he has tonight, he can score in bunches.
Morris dishes to Miller. Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pistons.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
On the floor for Detroit, sliding in at the wing spots, it's Ivey and Thompson. Miller is out there with Durham, and it's Morris in at the point. Now, Hero. He dishes it to Robinson. There's the pass to Love. 6 to shoot. Hero against Morris. Duran pulls it in.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The Heat making a switch here. Lowry's checked in, and Detroit with a change here too. Rice is checked in. And GA, in your opinion, what's the main order of business when you look at the first-year Pistons coaching staff?
Kevin, for me, they got to clean up the foul. It's often a problem for young teams, but they have the quickness and size to stay in front of people and just force contested shots.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, DA. It shows. Thank you so much. Smitty, who are some of your favorite teammates during your 14 years in the league?
Kevin, there's so many. Glenn Rice, Dikembe Mutombo, Ronnie Cycler, Kevin Willis, Stacey Allman, Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and the list goes on.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Left side, Love. Outside, Hero. Miami needs to get a shot off. Lowry inside the line. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Smitty, what's the intangible that really sets Kyle Lowry apart from the others?
GA, his toughness. It's elite. You look at his size, but he plays bigger than his size. He can do things physically that most guards can't.
And Miami making a change here. Adebayo's checked in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Now, Hero. He's got 21. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Thompson. That's good, and it's Miller with the assist. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Now, here's Lowry. He's tightly guarded. Love outside. Here's Adebayo. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Adebayo's got 6 points.
Great job scanning the floor by Kevin Love, using his vision to find the open man.
Sasser. Good work defensively by Lowry. The Heat trail by 3. Outside, Hero. Outside Lowry. Hero passes to Robinson. Here's Adebayo. Detroit with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Thompson with it. Robinson picks him up. Miller outside. Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Now here is Lowry. Not a lot of room. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Rice. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
The Pistons have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Butler, he's checked in for Kevin Love. GA, the three-point shooting for Miami has been the story. Sometimes they run cold, like a lot of teams. Man, when they're hot, they are fun to watch.
A couple years back, Kevin, they led the league in percentage from long distance. Last season, one of the worst in that category until the playoffs, where they rediscovered that shooting touch.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Timeout called, the Heat. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Kevin Love's checked in for Tyler Hero. Harris has checked in for the Pistons. Here's Rice. Now that one is his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
Now here's Butler. Hasn't made one yet. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
And he rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And here are the Heat now. A 12-point game. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Goes up at the stripe. And it's Rice with the rebound.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Miami. They'll be off to Boston for a meeting with the Celtics after this one. That's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Now, here's Butler. Here's Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 16. Timeout called, the Heat. Here we see the Detroit Pistons drag a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. When the Pistons have been great, they've had that defense-first mentality.
With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in second.
Collectively, I mean, they had an amazing year at the free throw line. Sometimes free throw shooting can be contagious, and it seemed like everyone on their team had the hot hand.
Adebayo kicks to Butler. That one rolling around and rims out.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
All right, a chance to check out the stats for Adebayo. Last season, he played outstanding. He's averaged 20 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 3 assists. And most of all, you have to love the defensive grit he brings to games when he comes off the bench.
Absolutely. Just when you think you've got a good flow going as a scorer, he'll come and shut your water off.
So when we're talking about team identities, Greg, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Now, Hero, 21 points in the game. Back to Butler, lock at 6. They need this one. Rebound, Detroit. Petrushev's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Looking to end his cold spell, and the layup is good. That's now 8 points for Bam Adebayo.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength. Oh, big finish, emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Hero from long range. And the rebound goes to the Pistons.
Hey, yo, right here.
Here's Rice. 21 points in the game. Thompson misses. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Butler dishes to Martin. Now, Hero. Tight defense on him. Lays it up and banks it in. Hero's got 7 points for the quarter. Sasser gets the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 20.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
13 feet away, and the shot goes in. Hero's got 25 points.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
And so is Detroit with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their transition game has been in full effect. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Coach, what has to happen to pull out the win?
Well, we have to play through some of the tough times, okay, whether it's a missed call or whether missed shots. This is a passionate game, and we got to stay the course.
We'll see what happens. Thanks, Bo. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You look at the Pistons. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us, too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
Now taking a look at that first half of action. It's been tough sledding for the Miami Heat.
Zero intensity on D. They're letting shooters get whatever they want. That's why this team is getting whipped.
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. When you don't put out the effort defensively, you're likely to get embarrassed.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Heat trail by 18. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Adebayo at center with Martin next to him. And it's Lowry in at the guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami.
Not many bigs have Bam Adebayo's vision. Just another reason this coaching staff trusts him with the ball.
And recently, Smitty, we've seen Bam Adebayo step it up on the offensive end.
Greg, is always exciting to see a great player take it to another level. He's obviously even more comfortable than ever attacking the hoop.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, "We depend on each other. Every once in a while we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight." And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And it's Lowry penetrating.
Pistons foul. Miller. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the Pistons. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Sasser can't hit. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 17. And Adebayo throws it down.
His versatility and unselfishness is what makes Jimmy Butler such a talented passer.
Here's Petrushev. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo. He'd have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Rebound, Detroit. Miller's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Sasser. Drives to the hoop.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
Hero from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. Hero's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Heat. Here's Rice. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
The Heat trail by 16. Timeout called the Heat. Smitty, it ended up being a last-place finish for the Detroit Pistons in 2023.
Hey, Kevin, it wasn't pretty. But on the flip side, it positioned them for an interesting offseason and some big draft possibilities.
Make some noise once again.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Poke loose. And now the Pistons, fast break. Up the floor. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Lowry. After the basket by Detroit. Passes it to Adebayo. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the paint. Here's Petrushev. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Petrushev's got 8.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Butler finds Hero.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Here's Adebayo. Petrushev with the rebound. Petrushev's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Inside, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Now, here's Lowry. Martin wide open. He fires. They grab their own miss. And here's Adebayo. He's got 10. Leaps for it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Heat. Detroit leading by 22. To the inside, Petrushev. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Timeout called, the Heat. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Miami's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Outside, Hero.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Here's Hero. 33 points for him to stop the run, and it's good on the way in. Hero's got 10 points in the quarter.
He has gotten into a terrific groove here, trying to wheel his team back into this.
Pass to Petrushev. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts, a scorching 88%.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Here's Butler, and some very quick points for him on that possession. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
What a move by Jimmy Butler. Has the defense back on his heels. Pulls up on a dime.
To the middle, here's Miller. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Now here is Robinson. Still scoreless. And a wide open look for Hero. That 3 off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. For Miami, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the 3rd. And it's off from 3-point range. Detroit dictating the flow. Here's Sasser. He's got 10.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Outside, Martin. Back to Hero. Over Sasser. Thompson with the rebound. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Robinson on the wing. Down low. Here's Hero. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Hero produces across the board. Some guys have potential, others just get it done.
And for Jimmy Butler, he's the type of player we know, Steve, that fills in the gaps wherever his team needs it.
Kevin, he's often the top scorer, defender, and playmaker for his team. His desire to win is unmatched. Jimmy Butler might be the most overlooked superstar in this league.
There's Hero with the 3. Detroit dictating the flow. There's a minute left to play in the 3rd. To the paint. Here's Petrushev. Misses the layup. The Heat shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Here's Martin, and finished off by Martin.
love watching these guys take flight. Caleb Martin is no exception.
Here's Petrushev. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
The pass to Adebayo. Robinson for 3. Petrushev with the rebound. And, well, Detroit shooting has been sensational. 75% for the game.
What I appreciated about Thompson is his recognition. He knows when to force the issue and when to pull back.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Rice is checked in. The Heat shooting 43% for the game.
Blocking foul called on Miller. 2nd personal foul. Team foul number 4. Now into the lineup for the Pistons.
15 seconds left in the 3rd.
Ivy.
Here's Hero. Yep, that one goes. Hero's got 39.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Here's Thompson. And he can't jam it through.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Gotta be a little embarrassed by that one.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Pistons on top, just dominating this one. Live from Miami, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pistons, sliding into the wing spots, it's Ivy and Thompson. Then it's Duran. And it's Sasser in at the 1.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And there it is on a night when he's been so efficient handling the basketball. That's his first real mistake.
And Detroit has possession. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. That'll be the 2nd of this 2-game road trip. Inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. GA, is it me, or does it feel like we've had more parity in the league the last few seasons?
Well, Kevin, the playoffs have been pretty hard to predict lately. I will give you that. There's been only one repeat champion in the past decade. It's a competitive league.
And Adebayo sends it back.
This shot can't get past Bam. His reach is just too much.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
I like it. That's a great battle at the rim. He just couldn't finish.
Here's Sasser, now recovering.
He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
The Heat shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Ivy against Hero. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hero's got 43 points.
And really scored most of their points, but he can't score them all, guys. He's going to have to get somebody else to step up.
Here's Sasser, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Well, Smitty, this summer, Udonis Haslem retiring after 20 years in the NBA, and all with the Miami Heat.
Kevin, he is Mr. Miami, born and raised, and his impact on the city and the organization goes well beyond the court. He is Heat culture.
Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. Now Now here's Love, and the shot is good.
Even against solid defense, Kevin Love is crafty enough to get his shot off.
Here's Sasser. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
Now here's Adebayo. Swiped away. And now the Pistons fast break. Here's Hayes. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Robinson kicks to Lowry. Off target from three-point range.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Here's Jaquez, covered by Hayes. Jaquez, the pass to Adebayo. Makes it off the glass.
With a lethal mix of strength and length, Bam Adebayo can wreak havoc down low.
Here's Sasser, while recovering. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Heat have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Morris is checked in for Detroit.
Fans, make some noise for your Miami Heat.
Ivy passes to Hayes. Now Thompson beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Hero.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
Here's Morris after Tyler Hero's bucket. Thompson misses.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
Pass to Hero. From downtown, drains the 3, and yes, he'll go to the line for one more. It's on Asar Thompson. A different look for Miami. Bam Adebayo comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Robinson. Pistons leading by 18.
Clever move by the young guy. Thompson sticks with the shot and gets fouled.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
High-effort, fast-break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now, here's Butler, covered by Hayes. Here's Adebayo. And they get it back. Here's Butler. Good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Thompson. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. 9 points now in the game from Asar Thompson. The Heat trail by 19. Shoots from 12. Rebound, Detroit.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Hero passes to Adebayo. Lays it up off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Thompson, a screen on Lowry. Morris passes to Thompson.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Miami's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Shakes him. A shot by Lowry, no good. Pistons leading by 19. Now, here is Morris. To the middle. Here's Duran. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. Morris has got 4 assists now tonight.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
Now here's Butler. The dish to Martin. Lots of room. And another basket for Miami.
Rare for Martin to take those, but his accuracy gets it to go.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They lead by 19. 1:46 left here in the fourth quarter. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. 1:46 left in the game. It's stolen by Lowry. You know, here we go. Lowry, nobody back. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
What you love about Lowry is his physicality in the lane. It's amazing at his height what he can do.
And so Lowry nails both of them. Pistons leading by 17. Rice passes to Petrushev. To the inside, Martin. That one's not going to go. Good D by Miller. And so Miller will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Pistons.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Free throw good, Adebayo.
Bam Adebayo has been fairly solid from the line throughout his career.
And a new group in for the Heat. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Richardson outside, kicks it out to Love. Miami no good on that time either. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Miller with a screen on Richardson. Pass to Petrushev. And another assist for him. Dishing it all over the place in this one.
He's tallying them up in bunches.
Richardson outside. And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we end with the New Balance Player of the Game.